Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you today?
Fantastic.
It was so good we had to do it twice, huh?
Yeah.
Now, for some of y'all that wonder what I'm talking about, because y'all probably going to hear this before you hear her interview. Um, I brought her back so we can do another show or what have you. And you can understand that I'll be bringing back some of the ladies so we can just chop it up and have an episode on the Smokers Lounge, period. So,
Right.
so how have your day been? How has everything been since we did the interview?
It's I've I'm sorry, I'm getting bad feedback.
Hmm. Say again. I'm sorry. Uh,
I'm
Hello?
getting some really bad feedback over here.
Yeah, because you echoing right now.
Right.
So you want to retry it?
Can't let me do that.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna reach.
That was painful. What's it doing? My phone has lost my. Hello? Hello? Hey.
Hey, what's going on? You're back.
Yes, yes.
So what's going on? How's your day been once again?
Today's been a weird day because it's like so rainy, but
Mm.
I didn't get home till about 4:30 this morning from the Throat House for Throat Wars, and
Oh God. So how did that go?
it was great. I got to meet Barbie Charlie and
Mm.
Southern Gents, and of course Samaj and Samaj Media and Throat Wars were there, and
Okay.
was anybody else there that I'm missing? I think that was everybody for this one. It was kind of a trial run, get the first one out of the way, see what we need to do because it was during the week and one night. So, you know,
And
you are.
what kind of shit was it? Was it like a boy girl? Was it a threesome orgy?
We did a few different things. We both did a couple of solo things. We are not solo, but she was a star of a scene, I was a star of a scene. We did a couple of scenes together. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we did a blowjob contest, which
Oh
it,
God.
yeah, I think we started something with Throat Wars in our blowjob contest.
See, that's what I was saying to one lady. I said they need that porn need to have a versus.
Yeah,
Have a versus where it be like a blowjob contest, ride a dick contest. You know what I'm saying? Put the best against the best.
Yeah,
Say that shit. That shit would
absolutely.
be hot as hell.
Do what?
I said that shit would be hot as hell for real.
It is. I love it. Like I'm actually getting ready to drop the blowjob contest on my mini vids here in the next couple of weeks
Oh shit.
from the last shoot house that has I have Brianna Kahlo and Ash Loren in it with Hectic Desire, Savvy G, and Samaj Media.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
it's yes, star studded.
Yeah. Shit. You be working with some heavyweights. I see. See.
I'm getting
See.
there. I'm getting there. Yeah, like
I
everybody I
work with.
work with is fantastic.
When I find work with you, I'm gonna feel even more special because it's gonna be just a real big shoot for me because I'm working with a big star.
Oh,
You
please.
know. Most definitely. Doing welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for you to start your podcasting. All you got to do is download it on your phone or pull up it on your laptop through anchor.fm. You can start recording today and get distributed on multiple platforms and start your podcasting career today. I am your host, aka the porn rap star. My name is Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ. I'm a rapper, I'm a porn star. So follow me on social media, listen to my music, and watch my porn. All you gotta do is go to allmylinks.com/pornrapstar to find all my links and everything that I got going on in one spot. We are also sponsored by the wonderful Facebook of the LS community. I'm talking about lsworld.com. Excuse me. So if you into kinks, you a cut couple, you are dom, slave, slut, whatever the fuck, go get a profile today on lsworld.com and you can interact with other people in your same kink and in your same area, and you can find events. So go to lsworld.com today and get a profile. And we are also a proud member of the GW District Black Podcast Network. You can go over there and listen to me and now 14 other podcasts that are black owned. Plus, you can also do some shopping while you're over there, as you can choose from over 1,000 black sellers. We're talking about fashion, we're talking about beauty, we're talking about health, we're talking about reading materials. Anything you want, they got it over there. And you're supporting black businesses. So go to shop.gwdistrict.com today. Buy black, support black businesses, help build the black economy, and build generational wealth at the same time. So I'm here with Miss Princess Havoc. Now, some of you people, y'all, this is going to come out before her interview. And because the interview was so good, she's one of the ones I'm going to bring back a whole lot. I'm just letting you know. I love talking to her, what have you. So she's gonna be a co-host a lot, so you might hear her regularly and stuff. And like I said, it was a lot of stuff we didn't even get a chance to even get into with the interview.
We missed a lot.
It was a lot, what have you. So, but today I had one of those moments today. God was telling you, where it reminded me, this is the reason why my motherfucking ass is doing this shit. Have you ever had that moment and tell me about it?
Hmm. Yeah, I have that moment almost every morning when I wake up and I check
Yeah.
my email.
And what that?
Uh,
Checks?
that is my notifications of people buying my content because yeah, the money is great. I'm excited to get the pay and all that, but really and truly, I'm happy people like want to see my stuff. And I'm like, oh, so
Yes.
it's hot. I'm making something people love to watch and I love making it. So I'm like, okay, the pay again, the side, that's keeps the bill, keeps the lights on. But I just to see like, oh, people are buying my stuff. That makes me this is why I wanted to do it. I want everybody to see how much I love it and love it just as much.
Yeah, because even when I get like emails from fans, and the funny part, a lot of times is men and transsexuals, but I digress.
Mm,
Um, which is interesting because it's nothing better than when you go look into an email, dude say, "God would love to devour your cock," and I'm like,
well,
"Well,
thank
thank you
you.
for being a fan. Thank you for being a fan. Continue to support." But yeah, it makes you feel good because especially when they remember the scenes, they can tell you what scene it was, what time it was, you know, and how much they love it. It feels real good. And on top of that, yeah, when you see the notification that somebody bought it, I mean, I'm sorry, it strokes the ego to me.
It does. It's like I'm doing something right. I'm doing something good. Let's keep it up. It's encouragement for me making more. Like, okay, so this is selling. Okay, cool. I need to make some more. I need to go make more. I want to go do more, more, more.
Yeah, it's see people realize it get addictive. And it's not just the money, it's really just it like I always say this. We are all a clout chasers, just how bad of a clout chaser are you?
Right.
Because in many ways we do live for likes and comments. It's just as good as money. Let's keep it real, period. So
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I say that a female can sit there and post a picture and get 1,000 likes, a man posts, he'll probably get about two. so I so as men we feel shitty when we post our pictures, period.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
why
that.
you probably see the dick pictures in the inbox because they just hoping, just please say you like it. Just please say you like it.
I don't know. See, like, I've gotten to where I'm getting picky about dick pics. Like, really and truly, do not send me that dick pic hanging over the toilet. Dress it up. Make effort. I would actually respond to dick pics in my inbox if they were creative pictures. I'd be like, really?
Yeah.
You put effort into that for me? Awesome. That looks good. Keep it up.
And I
But
think if dudes did more of that, girls might not complain about the dick pictures in the damn mailbox.
do y'all know what we go through to send y'all a good pussy picture? For real. Like,
Please
we got
tell
to
us,
get the
tell us.
right lighting. We got to sit just the right way. Make sure we pull things and make it all like perfect. And, okay, we can't have a bad day. No, make sure we shave it up nice. No, y'all just throw it over the toilet. That's what we're supposed to take. No, make some effort.
Because
You're right over there.
it's good. It's called good weed. But because I'm out. Hey, people, it's called the Smokers Lounge. What you think I'm gonna be fucking doing?
I'm smoking too.
Yeah, I'm saying, what the fuck you think I'm doing? I'm smoking a fucking blunt. That's the purpose of the Smokers Lounge. For you to smoke and think about some things. But with us, we got to sit here at first. Okay, we back. Now, please, once again, explain to viewers what ladies have to go through to send men a pussy pic.
Well, I mean, we have to get the right lighting. We got to make sure everything's all shaved and pretty, because God forbid we skip a day. We gotta get the right angle. We gotta make sure that everything's all cleaned up and pretty. And guys will send us stuff with hair creeping up the dick over the toilet or with their underwear underneath it, and we're supposed to be excited.
See,
Those memes of the girls or the little videos are talking about you get the perfect ass picture and there's like 5 girls making it happen. That's true. That really happens. It's not a joke. We do that shit.
Y'all go through a lot just for the pussy pic.
Oh, pussy pic, titty pics. Like I've actually taken pics of my tits when I was younger. Not not recently, but when I was a lot younger, where one of my friends was holding part of my boobs to help him have the perfect shape because I was 18 and didn't know what to do with size G tits. Like, what do you do with them at that age?
Wait a second. Damn, wait a second. So you probably had breasts in middle school.
I did. I actually they started in elementary school.
Oh, damn. I know you was popular.
Actually, no, I was not.
Oh.
I was very unpopular because I was a reading nerd, and the girls didn't like me, so they bullied me, and they would pour water on me because they thought I was stuffing and stuff. And then of course, because the girls were picking on me and the boys liked the girls, then the boys didn't talk to me, and I really didn't care. I was like, whatever. I was pretty much an only child until I was 15 when my mom had my little brother, and so I was used to being kind of by myself. I didn't give a crap. And then it wasn't until I got to high school and people started being nice to me, and I was like, oh, this is cool. It's just new.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think elementary wasn't too bad for me. Middle school was a little rough, but what helped because I played sports. But I was bullied, but the bullies knew how far to take it because I beat a couple people asses.
See,
But
not me. I was like I was a crier. Like
mm,
nobody really like said any, like nobody bothered me, and I wouldn't ever let anybody see that they bothered me at school. I would just go
mhm.
home and cry about it and be like, "Mommy, they were mean to me." And she'd be like, "Did you say anything?" No, I didn't want to do that. Well,
Ah!
you can't get. They won't stop if you don't say anything.
See, that shows you the difference in households. If I come home, oh man, my dad be like, "Look, listen here, boy. I'm gonna bully you, or he gonna bully, or he gonna continue to bully. Which bully you want?" Yes, what happened when I went to school. That bully took that one
Yeah.
ass whooping because I wasn't about to fuck with my dad.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Nope. I got all kind. Nope, mama. Nope.
Mm.
Making me nervous just thinking about it.
Who you telling? But
Shit,
no,
you know how many speeches I had to go pick? Damn. Ugh.
ugh, tell me
Oh,
about it. Because like to me, because people treat me as a nerd because I always had the wrestling books and the comic books and yeah, I'm getting deep, people. I'm telling you about my psyche. I have a fucked up psyche. But anyway, yeah, I used to collect like action figures all day, all the way up till I was 21.
so
Period. So, oh yeah, I mean, I was
I,
always one that beat to a different drum anyway.
I am almost 35 years old and I still collect stuff like toys,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not going to say which ones because I don't need, no, I'm not sharing, but
Yeah.
I do have collections myself, so I
Mm-hmm.
feel you completely.
Yeah, because I had comic books. I had X-Men 1. I had
Nice.
the whole series of Superman's death.
Uh-huh.
Batman, he left and came back, which was funny because I was like, well, damn, he got his back broke. I was like, that's a hell of a way to take out Batman. I was like, damn.
That's the only way they can stop him.
And no, I would tell you what's funny. When I think about Batman, right, he is probably the most fucked up superhero character there is. For this one reason. He trusts nothing. I mean, what superhero do you know makes sure to have every failsafe against every superhero that's supposed to be his partner?
I don't know. I have no clue. Like, no, I wouldn't. Batman is the most paranoid superhero.
I'm like paranoid. That's why I'm like, but what's funny though is don't get twisted, he get the most pussy though. He got the most bodies though.
Does he though? Does he?
I mean, think about it. He had Catwoman. He knocked off what's his damn name? Rage Al Ghul's wife. I mean Rage Al Ghul, excuse me, sister. I mean not sister, daughter. And he's not off, but the only person I say that probably got more bodies than him would be Wolverine.
Now, are we talking in theory of bodies they could have had? Because I thought that Wolverine was all about Jean.
Because he remember he knocked off
I
a
know who's got
Storm.
more though.
Who?
Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Yeah, true.
He lives to be the professional slut.
Yeah, actually, because he was a playboy. I mean, because he stayed getting pussy, and it was funny. Was like Bruce Wayne was more a facade. No, Tony Stark, that was him.
What
That was
about the
him.
Green Arrow?
I can say him too, but Tony had more swag though.
Yes, he did. You know what? I'll tell you something. The one and only wet dream I have ever had was about RDJ as Tony
Ooh,
Stark. When
ooh.
I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't remember the dream anymore, but I was like, that was the one and only time I had a wet dream. And I was like, whoa. And it was just, I was young enough that I asked my mom what the hell happened. That's what happened with that. And it was just something that never happened again, but it was, yep. So I've always had a soft spot for Iron Man.
Yeah. Well, me, I'm gonna tell you what I had a soft spot for. She-Ra.
Yeah, buddy.
She-Ra was my shit. I don't give a damn what anybody say. Number 2 was Jim. Now,
I love Jim. Oh my God. I watched Jim the other day.
Oh God. I used to imagine that young. I used to knock down Jim. It's Jim, not as the regular girl. No, it's Jim with the makeup and everything.
Yeah, it's gotta have the makeup on.
So, okay then. I'm gonna ask you this question.
Do you want me to cosplay Jim for you?
Ooh, that'd be hot. That would be hot.
Yep, all the 80s and 90s kids are gonna be like, oh shit.
Oh my gosh. And that would actually sell like hotcakes, actually.
I bet it would. I could do it. Bet. All right, I'll start putting that together.
Yeah, because when I think about like all the cartoons that we grew up with, right? And the funny part about it is, like, for example, the Smurfs, right?
Now, I love that. That was my shit.
What's interesting that now later they explained it in the movie, because I did watch the movie, the most recent movie that they had. But Smurfette was the only chick. They never explained where the Smurfs come from. And
I feel like there has to be a wiki about that somewhere.
Yeah, because I ever go front. It's funny how, like, out of all the cartoons that they do dirty, the most will always be the Smurfs. It will always be a gangbang.
Well, I mean, of course, I'd be down. I got 2 gangbangs I'm about to release.
Let's be real.
Yeah. Sorry. The blow a little heart.
Because I know they had something more than the tail.
They had to.
So shoot. And then what male cartoon character did you think would probably have a big dick?
Let's see. I was definitely all about some He-Man.
I knew you were gonna say He-Man. You can tell by the damn toy.
And you know what though? Weirdly enough, Skeletor.
Yeah.
He's got some BBC vibes to me.
You know, so it seemed like the whole staff of the men all had big dicks.
Yes.
That's why Tina was always smiling, and even Lynn would never leave the dog. Would never leave Skeletor.
I bet so. See, it's addictive.
Kyle was like, and who else? And whatever cartoon characters.
Oh gosh, I moved off of cartoons pretty quickly. I started watching all kinds of different other stuff. I don't know. I never really crushed on the cartoons that much. I had a thing for MacGyver.
MacGyver was the shit. Now I ain't even going for it. That's God dang, yeah, that's classic right there.
Hulk Hogan, I had a thing for. That was going to be my husband.
Hold on. Wait a second. Don't tell me you're a wrestling fan.
I actually used to be a ring escort. Hello? Did I lose you? I can hear you now, yes.
Oh, yeah. I just probably went in and out. I said, we are no longer friends. I am a wrestling fanatic. I am a wrestling geek.
Why are we no longer fans? I think that would have cool.
Yes. Okay, I'm back. No, it was doing this. Was going in and out with another interview I was doing, but we made it work though. I don't give a damn. We gonna make it work.
What's for me? As long as it takes.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna me. Like I said, I'll just keep all the pieces together except for the short pieces, what have you. So we back people. But like I said, but are you a wrestling fan? Like, do you watch wrestling now?
I haven't watched it in a little while.
Okay.
It's been a minute, but just because I kind of got soured on it being in the industry, so I took a step back to take a break because it's not
Mm.
for me anymore now that I can spot all the where they fuck up and
You a smart, they say.
I can't because I was right up in it, so it's like okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's not special anymore. I watch it every once in a while, but I more appreciate the stuff I grew up on, like DX, um, HBK, Triple H, all of them, porn,
Mm-hmm.
blah 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 blah. Damn, what is it? Rated R, Rockstar,
Oh, you talking about Edge?
Edge. Thank you.
No, see, you talking to a wrestling aficionado here. Like put it this way: I watch AAA with no English.
Nice.
Yeah, so when did you start watching wrestling?
Well,
Like
you
what
know,
age?
I was born in the '80s, so it was everywhere, or the early '90s. So I was
Mm-hmm.
definitely a Hulkamaniac.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think I even had like a little tank top or a T-shirt at one point because whatever, and a little doll. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't remember much about it after like the early '90s, and then I started watching it again in high school because a guy I liked was into it, and you know. The guy's attention because it's not like I had boobs or anything. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm the world's worst flirt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, contrary to what people might think, I am very awkward, and I can't tell if people are flirting with me half the time. It's like
I
it
thought
has
I was the only one. Do not feel bad. I thought I was the only one, but go ahead.
so I mean, I didn't know in high school I could wear a low cut shirt because I had double D boobs in high school. I
Mm.
didn't know I could wear a low cut shirt and say hi, I like you, and get the attention I wanted. I had to learn about wrestling so that I could be smart, and because I like the smart and pretty girl.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was pretty at that point. I had like a whole ugly duckling syndrome going on.
Yeah, because I grew up with Baby Doll, Sherry Martell,
Mm-hmm.
um, to give my age away, Wendy Richter.
Mm,
Yeah, I saw the first WrestleMania. It's real. I actually
yeah.
attended the first Starcade in Charlotte. I saw Ric Flair go against Harley Race. And when I was a kid, cause my grandparents used to take me every Tuesday to Dorton Arena. So I grew up
Nice.
watching WWF, the NWA, because like kids today don't realize the way that like they got it on TV now. They had it like that back then.
Yeah, it's
Like
always been that way. It's just got more pyrotechnics now.
yeah, cause like Monday you had WWF. That I'm about to say some old school shit. The MSG network.
Yeah.
And then you had World Championship Wrestling, World Class with the Von Erichs. God, I
Mm-hmm.
love the Freebirds. I am sorry, I'm a Freebirds fan
Can I tell
always.
you something?
What?
Okay, so you're gonna love this. All right, and this is something that nobody knows. So you hear it first.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a daughter.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I'm a mom.
Mhm.
My The father of my child is a Hayes.
Wait. Related to Michael Pretty Sexy Hayes.
Yep.
Hello. That
I've
is so funny that I said that. And oh God, that's mind blowing, yo. Y'all heard it
but here's the thing is I've never met him or anything like
from.
that because I'm not that side of
Mm-hmm.
the family we're not so friendly with, but
Mm-hmm.
just because baby daddy drama and all
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but he is in the family, and the relation of him, he was actually an indie wrestler here in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I did the ring escorting. I did it in the indie circuit here in North Georgia, over in Alabama. Huh?
So your husband was a wrestler, or you was working with a wrestler?
No, my ex was a wrestler.
I got you. I just wanted. All right. Damn,
Yeah.
that is cool, yo. I thought about becoming a professional wrestler.
Don't do it.
Hold on. Let me tell you why I didn't do it. At the time, it was the power plant. And the Big Show just started WCW where I thought about it. I said, let's see.
I love the Big Show.
What have they told me that I had to have a match with the Big Show? What would be my thought process? What would I say? I already know. I quit. Send me my check. I'm out. I want you to do the job right there, buddy. There you go.
I feel like I was in the same room with I went to one WWE match, or just oh God, I don't even remember what it was called when I went. I went to one wrestling match with WWE, and it was probably about 7-8 years ago now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the Big Show was there, and I was up in the stands because I actually had floor seats, but I'm 5 foot tall, and I got pissed off and I cried because I couldn't see. And so I, being the crybaby I am, cried because I spent all this money on these tickets and I can't see anything. So we climbed up into there was seats up in the thing so we could see things. And just sitting up in the higher seats, I think still he looks like a giant from there. He's huge. Oh my God. Yeah. Larger than life. He doesn't, oh my God, like TV does not, oh my God. That is a big man. I went to
Fall Brawl in Winston-Salem when he was in WCW, and he had to go against Goldberg. I'm like floor seats right up there, right where the floor seats stop, and then you get right there to where the seats that go up, you know what I'm saying, right there, where have you. It wasn't a lot of people. They made us, because at that time attendance was sucking ass. Both them motherfuckers big as hell. And the Big Show towered over Goldberg. So I can imagine, you know what I'm saying? Then I had a friend that actually saw Big Show when he came to Duke to get his knee scoped. Because a lot of them come to Duke Hospital, you know what I'm saying, for medical, for the sports med shit. Because, you know, Duke is like the shit on the East Coast as hospitals concerned.
Right.
Yeah. So, no, but I want to hear this. Tell me more about the valet shit. I want to hear that. I'm a wrestling
fan. Basically, it just kind of started. I was like, okay, I want to try and be more involved, support my man stuff, blah, blah, blah. And he didn't have a ring valet, and the guys that were doing better had ring valets. And I was like, well, I'm kind of cute. I don't mind doing it. And so it ended up, I got, and my name was Dixie. And because it was a whole Freebird theme.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, had to cash in on the name. Mm-hmm. And so we did that, and I made a lot of really great friends. Some of them I still talk to now. I keep up on Facebook with the rest of them, but I don't really get to see everybody because a lot of people I know have started retiring because of injuries, and people get older and we can't do the same stuff anymore.
Yeah, because I'm amazed, like, when I see, like, Jerry King Lawler wrestle, and I'm like, how are you able to do it? Because I actually, like, when the time when I actually met and talked to a wrestler, this guy he was called the Chef. And he would tell me about it, what have you. And he would tell me about the training. Then I used to watch the documentary on the training. I was like, ain't no way in hell, bro. No, I give them props because.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I had to learn how to take a bump. I had to be like, I would get kicked off the edge of the ring and shit, and like I would take stomach hits, and I would have little slapping fits with the other little girls, and we'd go in the back room and laugh about it later, and it was a lot of fun. But of course, my ring escorting days were promptly ended when we found out I was pregnant, and so. I was instantly retired. I wasn't even allowed ringside because I would get too excited.
Yeah, I could imagine because, like I said, when I tell people, because I'm a wrestler, I was thinking about eventually doing a wrestling podcast, but I digress on that.
Hmm.
But the thing of it is that I grew up in the territory days. So I grew up Black Jack Mulligan. I saw Ricky Steamboat. Um, yeah, see, these kids today did not see Ric Flair when he was at his best.
Uh-uh.
Oh, and Dusty Rhodes. Oh my God. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. It's Dusty Rhodes, baby, with the American Dream, baby. That's right, baby.
Exactly.
I eat pork and beans
I don't know.
and
I still
dine
think
with
my
kings and
favorite
queens.
one's always going to be Shawn Michaels.
Uh,
It's always going to
uh,
be Shawn
uh.
Michaels.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. How much did you follow Shawn Michaels' career?
Um, I didn't follow it. I learned a lot about it all at once, and then
Mm-hmm.
it was
With
after he kind of
WWF?
retired.
Okay. What you need to do is go back and look at his AWA days. Just go to
Mhm.
YouTube and look at him. When he was with Marty Jannetty. Um, I followed Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin when he was down in Texas, when he was just stunning Steve. Because like my top five is Stone Cold
Mhm.
because he's just it. He just got it that bad guy that you fucking like. It was like when he first started cussing, I was like, oh shit, he's cussing on TV. Shit. Dusty Rhodes, because I'm sorry, my grandma loved him. I loved him. Of course, I got to say The Rock. He's number three. Number four, who would be number four? I say Rick would be number four, and number five, I'm about to blow a lot of people's mind. I love Nick Bockwinkel. Now, I don't know if you know who he is, but he used to be the AWA world champion.
I don't
Huh?
know his name, but I'm shocked. I am shocked at you that you have missed one amazing person.
Who?
Undertaker. Hello.
Oh, I said top five.
I know
See,
you already
Undertaker,
said your five.
see, that's in my top five. You know what I'm saying? But no, Undertaker, don't get it twisted. One of the greatest. I probably the greatest in my
Now, can I
opinion.
say something without being an asshole? Because I love me some Undertaker, but man, can he stay retired, please?
They
At
won't
this
let him
point,
retire.
can they let this poor man rest? Let him
I'm,
get some rest and retire in peace.
look, you know it's time to retire when he doing a cinematic match. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck how nice that shit was. It disappointed me to see a cinematic match. I said no, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised that AEW doing a good job with Sting. He's
Mm.
61. But they're doing
Well,
a pretty good job of Sting because, like, I keep up with the rest. I watch AEW. I watch all of them for the most part. My favorite is New Japan. They're just because they're a little bit more to what I grew up with. My
which one did
favorite
Rey Mysterio go to?
he's with WWE. He's on Raw.
Well, no, I thought he left and he went somewhere else for a minute.
He left and went to AAA, and then he came back. He
Okay, okay.
actually his son is wrestling,
Oh,
which is crazy to see
Rey
motherfuckers that I used.
Mysterio.
Yeah, and no, his son's pretty good though, and he's taller.
That's not very hard. Ray's tiny. Don't pick on him.
Ask you this though. Do you remember when Ray didn't have no mask?
Actually, I do.
Now I'm gonna ask you this because when he took the mask off, I went to school the next day. That's all the girls were talking about. I didn't know he was so fine under that mask, girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was sitting there like, damn, for real. And it was like, oh, the women love Rey Mysterio after he took the mask off.
The first time I saw him without a mask, I was like, those lips, though. Oh my God. And them eyes. Oh my God. I was like, oh shit. Why don't he keep it off?
I'm saying, I was like, because I thought he would never put the mask back on. He popped up in WWF and He had the mask, but it's just funny when you actually see when they take the mask off. You be like, okay, I get your culture, but damn, dude, do you know how much money you will make with that face, bro?
A lot.
Alone, bro. You could be doing movies, nigga.
Bruh.
You be doing movies. Migo, ¿qué pasa? You could be doing movies, man.
Anyway, so porn.
Yeah. See,
We can have a whole other conversation about that.
Yeah. So shoot. Speaking about porn, it's something that I wanted to bring up. I was looking at XBiz and they was talking about Clip for Sale now has a portal that allowed the content creators to be able to get healthcare now.
Oh, really?
Yes, where you can sign up for healthcare.
Interesting.
And to me, I think that is huge. And I think that's something that you might see other sites do as a trend, because us as sex workers, that's one of our biggest and most important things that we have to always keep up with.
Shit, for real.
Yeah.
For real. I think I spend at least, I don't know. I get tested at least twice, like at least twice a month I get tested, and it's about give or take 500 a time.
Yeah.
No, not 500. I'm sorry, 400.
Yeah. So people don't
With everything.
realize, because people don't realize that whether it's the health department or TTS, we have to stay tested. And with them offering this, actually, this might fade out TTS.
That's an interesting concept.
Because think about it. If I'm a content creator, right? And I'm able to get a doctor's test, which is through an agency, through a insurance company doctor that's set up through Clips for Sale, through their little portal, does that make that test just as legitimate as that as a TTS?
I mean, most people I know accept, as long as you can have a portal that logs in to show you your results.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're the same tests. As long as you have the required tests, I don't think it matters where they actually come from, as long as they're done by a legit place.
Because I'm curious, would Clips for Sale go as far as to set up a portal like that?
I don't know. That'd be interesting to look into.
Because if that did, and I want you to, talk about it a little bit. If that did, and like put it this way, do you think more sites should do that?
I don't know. Just because you've got, you have to deal with. There's so many states if you're just doing it within the United States, then you have to worry about other countries and then their stuff and then their different the requirements for each country or a city, depending on how they do it there. I know that it would be nice if we could get like some options where they would open up the insurances across the borders through the state, so it wouldn't have to be individualized, because then that would have a free market and give us a better selection and probably some better pricing. Yes. But I'm not sure how, honestly, how well that could translate into multiple sites being able to do it in that way, unless it's specifically just for ordering lab tests and STD treatment, if in the case of a bad test.
Yeah. Because see, the thing of it is, to me, the reason why I'm saying that, because I think they're trying to start something, because you're not going to just pull something like that unless it's an end game to where you have a portal, or it's kind of like what's going on with like the social media shit. That you got Spotify, who saw how podcasting was going, and now they wanted to cash in on it. Now you got these places talking about now they're going to start paying the creators a little bit better than they had before, even with subscription base. Because even with Twitter, which I don't know if you heard, they're going to start something called a super follow, where people pay to follow you to get exclusive content, similar to that of an OnlyFans, but they're going to do that on the Twitter, on the Twitter thing. See, yeah. So it's kind of like a lot of people are getting into, be it that testing is such a money-making machine, especially with TTS, because think about how many people pay for it.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I know Vegas, unless you take it in Vegas, is what, 250, 300,
Um,
what package you get, or
I know I'm not sure about other places. I know here it's 290
yeah,
with because it does the COVID, it does everything.
yeah.
And then
And
and then I
driving
always
up,
pay for the extra the shipping for it to be faster, so that
yeah.
because you also got to pay shipping because they do a 3-day. Make sure you have a 3-day turnaround if you're not in one of the main hubs, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't have a hub here in Atlanta, but they do have testing locations.
Yeah.
So, but I usually pay the extra to have it the next day so that I can have it. Of course, I go back and forth on if I'm doing talent testing versus if I'm using
Mm-hmm.
my regular doctor, just
Mm-hmm.
because if I'm going to a bigger event, I'm talent testing all the way, just because I gotta make sure everything is great and it's on
And
time.
plus, a lot of I noticed with those events, a lot of them want the talent testing versus the health department. Don't get it twisted. I found some people when I went to Exotica, they didn't mind it. Because sometimes I know that some people say that shit, it sound good until they get up there at the convention, they meet your ass, they was like, "Oh, you got a health department test? Okay, go ahead." you
Right.
know, but
Well,
it
I
just
mean,
makes me
sometimes you got to remember we all start somewhere, and it's
yeah,
not always, we don't all have the money to do that
hell no,
$300
hell
for the
no.
talent testing every time. And it's like, and that's, I mean, that's it is what it is, especially that we're still in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
People are still struggling to keep their shit together. So yeah, I mean, I've shot with people who are like, oh, I only do this, I'll only do talent testing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well, I don't have my talent testing right now. I've got a fresh test on 3 days that's lab order doctor. Here's the portal login showing everything's fine. Nope, I need talent testing. Okay, well, sorry for you. If you want to pay for it, I can't afford it because at the time I'm a single mom. I can't afford this
yeah,
stuff. So,
yeah, because
no, like I get it, but I say as long as there's a portal that you can log in, because people can fake
or
stuff.
yeah, true. But see, but the thing is, like I tell people, even if they bring a paper, you know if it's fake or not, because of the way that a health department is, the way the paperwork is. If anybody falls for a fake test, because like with me with health department, I bring the paperwork. Actually, I bring you 2 months worth of paperwork. So you can't even say, because you ain't gonna sit there and come with, well, you faked it. Well, I faked too. You know what I'm saying? And people done fake TTS before. Trust me on that.
I'm
So,
sure.
but the thing of it is, it's not even. It's just, to me, I look at it as, at the end of the day, regardless of a test or not, you have to be responsible in your personal sex life,
God, yes, that
and
that that that.
that is what these ladies don't understand. Because I'm not saying you can't get your fuck on, your freak on, but you have to be mindful. This is your business. Because this is your business, you coming up dirty kills your business.
It
Well, no,
does.
it don't.
One bad test can cause a problem. Like it happens. I'm sure. Like I haven't had one just yet, but I'm sure it will at some point. I might catch a little something, something. But and it's to. I mean, we have sex for a living. It's to be expected at some point. The
Mm-hmm.
key is being responsible and making sure. Okay, take care of it and and communicate. Back to what we were
Yeah.
talking about the other day. Communication.
Yes.
I mean, don't go, I don't know. It's just, it gets touchy and telling people what to do with their bodies and what they can't do with
Mm-hmm.
their bodies. But it's,
It's kind of, but see, that's why I say it comes to the individual and their responsibility, and
yeah,
how professional they are mentally. Because at the end of the day, people must understand, just because we're doing sex is no different than a fucking stuntman.
Nope.
I mean, to be honest with you, because we do have hazards of the business. We
Yes, we
do.
do.
We didn't have situations where I didn't see where a girl actually got fucking sexually fucking abused during the fucking scene. They came out, you know what I'm saying, on AVN, the AVN website, what have you. They got
Mm,
somebody, period. So there is risk in this business, and people must understand it. That's why you safeguard yourself. You be smart when you move.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's
yeah.
like my sex life has changed exponentially since I started in the industry. Like I have less sex now since I started in the industry than
Mm-hmm.
before I started in the industry because I'm very selective on who I'll shoot with, and I don't have sex off camera.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go and have random, hookups in the bar on the weekend because I'm working.
Yeah,
But it's like I try and make sure that if I'm going to do something that it's with somebody in the industry.
yeah,
So that because I like or somebody that I've shot with, I know
yeah,
a lot of people like we get to these shoot houses and we're all, we were talking about this earlier, you kind of need a
yeah,
little break sometimes. And
yeah,
we go to these shoot houses and we're getting around other people who know the other pressures that come with this job, and we get to kick back and there is some off camera sex happening.
yeah.
But
But see, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Let me tell you how they used to do it back in the day. Those shoot houses, they got that from Hollywood. What they used to do evasive angles, made the companies. They get everybody supposed to shoot. They have them go get tested, and then they quarantine them in the mansion for whatever shoots they're doing. So if they decide they wanted to fuck, you fucking somebody that you know is clean, and you about to shoot with anyway.
right,
So
exactly.
you know what I'm saying, and that why I always say it's only as good as the last person that you fucked.
Right.
Period. And and that's why I say when it comes to professionalism, because I think what is killing the business, because a lot of people don't think it's killing the business, but it kind of is the fact that it became so easy for people to get into it and do it.
I can agree with that. I mean, I think there needs to be a certain level of gatekeeping going on to not blur lines and to make it a little bit more of a thing, because now anybody can be call themselves a content creator. And then, like, did you see? I don't know if you saw it on Twitter yesterday. There was a whole conversation, and I'm not going to name names in case, because I, don't want to be like that. But
Yeah,
this girl jumped on, and she was like, "Oh, you don't have X many followers, you're using this type of email, and you're doing blah 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 blah." It's like naming half the shit that all of us do. And so you're saying all of us aren't professionals? Like, I know
hmm,
people who have full-on companies and have a Gmail email because it
yeah,
syncs to everything. It's fucking easy.
yeah.
Doesn't make them any less of a professional. It just means that they are using the tools that are available to them. Like, I don't know. I get real ticky when people start getting, we
You
needed.
you like me. I have a pet peeve for ignorance.
Mm-hmm, that part, a low bullshit tolerance.
Yes, it
And
agitates the fuck out of me.
I mean, it's like we do need probably some like, I wish we could get together as a whole community because and kind of set some standards and like, this is what is generally acceptable. And it's okay if you want to try and come from this world to
Yeah,
that world, but you need to understand, like, I know some girls that are in the industry, they shoot porn, but they also do escorting on the side, and that's fine. I love them. They're great. They're getting that bag, and I'm proud of them. But they don't let, their escorting things are separate from their porn things. And
yeah,
the rates are different based on what you're doing, because the risks are a lot different when you're doing escorting versus what you're doing when you're doing full-fledged porn. So it
Amen.
gets, your rates get different.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so if you're doing escorting, you're not necessarily filming it. So that's not necessarily content. You're only getting paid once versus content where you're going to get paid multiple times, or a paid gig where you're going to get the publicity and
Mm-hmm.
have the exposure, blah, 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 whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
it just, the two are not the same. Or girls who do, or guys, even, guys do the stuff too. Dancers coming to do, they do whatever the girls do. I'm not well versed in it,
Mm-hmm.
but it blurs lines, and just, I think there needs to be a clearer line between what is
Yeah.
what.
No, but see, what happened was when they coined the phrase sex worker and put everybody in that term, that what
Right,
happened.
right.
Because on one of my episodes, I said the last era of the porn star. Nobody wants to be a porn star anymore.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? You are a porn star because this critic, this is funny as fuck. This critic, he was on X Critics, caught a lot of flack from girls when he described the difference between a porn star and a porn girl. And girls got fucking mad as hell. And what he was saying was a porn star, she takes it as a career. She has multiple sites. She travels. She goes to conventions. She make it a point to collab and shoot with other people. Porn girl, she does it as a pastime. She doesn't take it serious. She's not looking down the line. She ain't trying to collab with so much. And at that time, it's really with girls that were just really just doing paid gigs and using that to help fuel their escorting.
Right.
And they went nuts. Like the way they did Twitter then, people don't
But it's not,
realize. Go ahead.
it's true though.
Yeah.
It's fucking true though.
People don't even realize that the when they talk about the deposit, that's an escort term. That's not in
Hmm.
porn. Porn has
Yeah.
never been we pay you before the shoot. No, motherfucker, we pay you when we say pop. When the dude busts his nut, that's when you get that check. Not even
Right.
check, cash. As the way they used to do it, you had an envelope, cash. He took the cash out, spread it, showed you that it was the right money, put it back in the envelope. Y'all shot, you got it after the dude done nutted.
Right.
Yeah, but now we niggas got to pay deposits.
See, and that's the difference. Like I've had where I'm like, okay, for me, I don't start talking about deposits with people trying, like legit people trying to book me
Mm-hmm.
until, like, if you miss a shoot with me, you,
Yeah,
like, okay, I might be a little understanding because shit happens, life happens. I would expect someone to give me some patience and understanding if something came up with
yeah,
me. You missed
yeah.
2 shoots with me. All right, from now on, like, you've wasted two of my prime shooting times. At this point, you have to pay a deposit to have my time because you're gonna pay
Mm-hmm.
for it beforehand, and it's basic consideration. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go. If Rick Nasty reached out to me tomorrow and wanted to work, I'm not gonna say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, yeah, you're gonna have to pay me a deposit, just to hold the date, and then you're still gonna have to pay me. No, that's not how we do business. It's a communication thing. We go in on
Mm-hmm.
it. It talks, you have to have a negotiation. Like, we're all grown here.
Yeah, I mean it's business. It's never personal.
Right.
They should never. They
And
just
I
should never.
find most people in the industry, if you say, hey, I can't get the whole thing, I can get my flight. Can you like halvesy with me on the hotel room or help hook me with the hotel? A lot of people in the industry were willing to work together because we're all,
Yeah.
a lot of us have been there, or a lot of us are still struggling.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm personally, if somebody's like, hey, I need you to buy me my flight and my hotel, and I need you to pay for my food while I'm there, and I need you to pay a deposit, who the fuck do you think you are? Like,
And,
that pussy is not
and hold
platinum.
on. And if it's content trade, they expect to get the same amount of content as the person that put up the money.
Mm-hmm. Nope. I think if you do content trade, you should do 50-50.
Yeah, because
Like, I
see,
mean, everybody gets the same amount walking away. I mean, unless like, if you and I were going to do a content trade and we walked in the same room and I was like, hey, I need this for my site. Can you help me out with it? Yeah, no problem. But you might not need it for your site. So you're like, keep it, whatever.
now the way that I work with it is what we shot, everybody use. It's just with me, I do things meticulously, like with premieres, for example. Like, let's say me and you shot next weekend. I'm not dropping you on Black Bull Session until damn near October season 9. You might
Right.
hit my mini vids a month later. I'm gonna do a whole lot of promotion up until then. You on the other hand, if you want to drop that bitch that night, by all means, do you.
Right. Right.
Period. Because to me, it's all going to sell anyway because both of our traffic is different.
Right. I mean, for like me, I probably share a lot of similar fans as some of the other
Yeah,
BBWs in the industry,
yeah.
but I also probably have some individual fans that aren't their fans, just like they have
Mm-hmm.
fans that aren't my fans. And so when I do scenes with these other girls, I don't care. Release it whenever you're going to release it. I'll get to it when I get to it because
Yeah,
it'll come out. And all I ask whenever I work with people is, hey, just tag me
yeah.
because just like I'm going to tag you.
And I hate to see that when dudes work with girls and they'll drop the scene but won't tag the girl in it. I be like, why not?
Right,
One,
right.
that's respect. Two, that shows appreciation that you shot with her. And three, she might retweet it and you might get tapped into some of her fan base.
Right. Exactly. Like I think that if we work together more and we're like I see so many girls and guys that are just they're so stingy with what they want to do, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, guys, if we work together, like we've got enough people against us as an industry. We need to work more together
Yeah.
and be, more united because that makes us it makes us look better.
Mm-hmm.
And and it really makes people look petty, and it makes them look like they're almost embarrassed that they shot with a person. Well, I've got this footage, but I don't want to tag them because I want all the credit or I want all the attention. And why would I tag them in this? You can obviously see who it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're interested, go Google it and you go look them up yourself. Like
Because
that's
because I tell people, and no bullshit, me just reintroducing content is actually keeping some ladies' careers going that I work
uh-huh.
as, and vice versa. Period. Um, because the thing of it is one, you can always reintroduce content because there's always a new platform that gets introduced. Uh, and on
Exactly.
top of that, also if down the line you never know if you run across that person to where y'all might bump into each other at the convention, decide to shoot.
Exactly.
Period. Now you might bump into him, you didn't tag him, then you want to ask him. That person thinking, "Why should I
Well,
shoot with you? You wouldn't even tag me, motherfucker."
right.
but but see, like I said, I think I'm cut for a different cause. Business wise as well as just mentality.
Right.
Because I think that a lot of people don't understand the key to good business is happy returns.
That is it. Yes.
See, because the thing of it is like, I mean, we can go deep all night. We ain't got all night. God dang it. But yeah, but like I said, I mean, even to, like I did one episode where I talk about the different traffic between men and women, site traffic. And a lot of men don't take into account that 75% of our traffic is gay men. And that's a traffic that females don't realize that they can tap into while shooting with a man that has a
Right.
site. Can you speak to that?
Um. Hmm. I was actually just thinking today, I was like, I don't know if I have any female followers. I wonder if I have female followers. So I was just thinking about like the difference in that. Have you ever broken it down to see like how many
Yeah,
followers of yours are?
yeah. Like, but I don't look at followers. Me, I look at customers. The reason why, because followers, some people might be just following you just because you got a nice ass. So you might have, a girl might have, let's say, a 500K followers. Out of that 500K followers, she has 200 customers out of that. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So, and then plus that's just one social media. Because you
Right.
might have a shitload of followers on Twitter, but you ain't got shit on Instagram. So to me, I look at customers more so. So when I
Right.
break down customers and traffic that women get and men get, men, we're going to get 90% men. Out of that 90% is going to be 50, 50 to 75, 25 gay, straight. That last 10% is going to be probably women. Women don't really, women indulge in porn, they don't buy porn, they don't consume it.
Right.
As much as men do. You feel me? Women, y'all are 95% the men. Straight men. You feel where I'm coming from? Because the only way a gay man would look at a woman is if she liked the dude, he or she, well, wherever they consider themselves, like the dude that you're fucking. And they like your style.
Right.
That's why I tell females you want to look your best, because when you shot with, give me a male talent that you shot with, a name.
Thor Johnson.
Okay, Thor Johnson. Thor Johnson, guarantee he has a lot of gay, transsexual fan base.
Yes, he does.
They watching him. When they see you, they looking at your nails, your hair, this, that, third. Because remember, these are gay men, transsexual, what have you. Period.
Yep.
How you snatch them from that fan base is you looking your best. Oh God, honey, he fierce, honey. She fierce as shit. I love them heels, girl. Them nails. I'm gonna watch her. That's why you shoot with a established male talent. Because if you get a gay fan base, you're good. Because that gay man's gonna tell that lesbian chick they're gonna come end up spending money to watch your ass.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
See, that's why I tell people, never leave money on the table. We sometimes leave money on the table, don't realize how much we leave. We'll leave $1 million, don't realize it.
I mean, porn's $1 billion a year industry, more than $1 billion a year industry, and we like constantly stay doing something new, stay doing something new, because you can always have a new angle of doing something.
Yeah, because like I said, it's just the technology change. I'm seeing more NFTs popping up for the porn and stuff. I've been looking at that technology for a minute also. So that's why I tell people, if you have to treat this as a business, if you don't, you're going to. The reason why ladies have that 3-year span is because new girls coming in, the business changes fast, and they don't keep up with it.
Right.
You know, period. Because it's no different here than nowadays it was back then. The only difference is it was who you shot with in Hollywood. Because year one, you done shot with everybody.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And trust me, looking at you, you would have been one of them that would have shot with everybody in year one because you were in demand.
Shit. I'm about to have about 5 states I'm going to be going to in the next couple months. I'm going to be a tire girl.
I see. I see. Yes, we definitely going to have to hook up and do something. We definitely going to do a video pod when I see you, for sure. And I'm letting everybody know that I will bring her back. We're going to, because I like mixing with her and talking to her, and I think we'll be having some great conversation. What have you? And I'm going to give you the topics, so we're going to talk some deep shit now.
I love it.
This is going to be for the Smokers Lounge, not Smoke This Over Dark. So, like I said, I'm going to bring her back to be a regular guest. I hope y'all enjoyed it, because I have, you know. And you know how we end this, baby girl. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of experience? You didn't learn anything. Smoke this over. Thank you for coming to the lounge. And
absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yes, Miss Happy. We'll be bringing you back. Take care.
I can't wait. Bye.
Bye.